Hey, good morning, everybody. Sarasota Tim. Welcome to the drive through the Smoky Mountains, beginning now. I will actually not bypass Gatlinburg. I will drive through that small town to give you the last bit of city slicker look before we hit more of this and climb up, hopefully towards Klingman's Dome, stopping along the way, maybe for a hike. But I do have to stop at Sugarland's Visitor Center and pick up a parking tag. So if I decide to get out and hike today, which I'm going to, I won't get a ticket. And once you pass there won't be any other opportunities to get one. So at this hour, at 9:21 a.m., weekday, I don't see a lot of cars piling in. So we'll skip the bypass and go on into Gatlinburg and over to the other side and up into these mountains. But I thought I'd give you a little look here in HD. We're recording in 1080p, 30 frames per second. Hopefully these will be uploaded in a timely manner under my Wi-Fi at my campsite when I get back today. So enjoy the video. I'll pause this temporarily till we get into Gatlinburg, and then we'll get the real beautiful driving videos after we visit the Sugarland's Visitor Center. Stay tuned. All right, that was pretty easy. You walk in and got a receipt. This is what the big time parking tag looks like. And you just sit it up on top of your car there. This one, you have to put your license plate number here. She said, "Do you know it?" I said, "No." So I knew I had a pin out here. I'm going to get my tag number off the back, write that on there, and I'm good until midnight tonight. I'll definitely be out of here before the bears come out. So look at here. Isn't this pretty? Hey, we're going to turn the air conditioning back on. I'm going to open up that rear slider window. I remember when I bought this truck, I couldn't find it. There we go. 64 degrees outside. I never did figure out what day of the week it is. Let me see. Maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't think it's even Thursday yet. Early in the week. And National Park via Gal. I'm going to go I'll go through downtown for you. We videoed it once. We'll go on down here. We're going to make a day of this, so there's no hurry. You remember what DJ said? Don't you hurry, I'm on your bumper. Slow down, I'm on your bumper. That was really cool getting that little video. He don't know who I am, but Police Don had him do that for me. I wouldn't mind shaking his hand. What a trooper. All right, let's enjoy it. Here it comes. Don't blink. I've gone 1,150 miles since I left Sarasota. Let's see how far it is to the other end. This is kind of like as far as you'd want to walk from the other way to here. That fly just flew out. Goodbye. Got a free ride to Gatlinburg. Oh, that's just too noisy. Roll that window back out. We'll just see how far it is if you wanted to walk it. Well, you know it isn't too far. Hell, anybody can walk a couple of miles. I'll bet it's not a mile. All the secret parking spots down on the river, I'm sure are gone by now. A lot of people come here all the time and they know about it. Otherwise, that parking lot you see people pulling into right there, they don't even fool with it. They don't even want to look. They just say, "Give me here, here's 20, let's get it over with." And they walk right out to the street here. That's another advantage. You park down there on that river and you know, you got a little bit of a hike, short hike, to get out here to the main road. there's so much stuff that the only way you can see it is to walk. Like, I wouldn't even attempt to try to tell you what I'm looking at right now. It's all one big glom. I see Walgreens right there on the right. Believe it or not, they're on the left. Can't miss that place. Earlier I said I had 1190. It's 1150. I can't see. Miles I've driven. So we haven't even gone a mile. And I see the end up here pretty quickly. Pigeon Forge has got to be, I don't know, 3 to 5 miles of a strip. Oh yeah, this is where I parked behind the Hampton Inn the other day. I'm telling you, I parked down there. I got here early. I walked everything you just saw on the sidewalk. I was probably the only one here. It was pretty early. And it wouldn't upload. So I just deleted it. All right, National Park straight ahead. We'll get you some more video in a bit. Here's where they're warning everybody, get the parking tag. Well, I'm glad I hit it early at that Gatlinburg Visitor Center. This is a construction parking area. And then right here is the Sugarland Visitor Center. And where I came out from Cades Cove. That was a beautiful drive. A lot of you commented on that. But this is the drive we're getting ready to do right now. See, Visitor Center, Townsend, Cades Cove to the right. This is the first time in many years that I have gone past right here. So here we go across the Smokies. This will end up, if you want to go all the way over to Cherokee, North Carolina. The top of this mountain is the state line. And 20 miles to Klingman's Dome. Not too bad. I think we're going to do good. All right, I'll do some videoing about in a few miles. Let me start climbing. Let me start seeing some twisties. And the trees, the girth of the trees get fatter. And nice hiking areas. I got my pass. All right, everybody, Sarasota Tim. I'm just making these little audio notes but at the beginning of each clip. So when I put all these clips together and make a video for you, I can kind of remember if I just want to make that one clip of video. I got a feeling there's going to be several clips today, and I don't want to get lost in the shuffle. So we just left the Sugarland Passage Visitor Center, and we are climbing the Smoky Mountains. And I promised that I would start videoing when we started getting into some climbing and twisting. I've already seen a couple of signs that say they were trails, but those aren't the ones. We're not there yet. And here's a little open area. And if I don't talk, I'm sure a lot of you won't mind. I just want you to enjoy the ride. And I need to clean that window. Hang on. Sorry about that. Let's get that cleaned off, good as possible. The truck is really smart how it cleans the window and then stops, and then it gives you one more sweep because it knows water will continue to drop down. I just got notified from T-Mobile that I do have texting ability. T-Mobile now, excuse me, T-Mobile now has satellite connection when you lose cell service. It may take a minute. You can only text, you can't call, but you can absolutely text from any place on the planet using satellite. I don't know if it's exclusive to T-Mobile, but I got it. And I just got a notification telling me, you're on, buddy. You're not out here by yourself. Fun driving the truck. It's also fun on a motorcycle and a sports car. But it's really nice when you're forced to drive relatively slow and taking the scenery. These trees, before my video logs are done of my stint up here in the Smokies, you're going to see it progress from this very green video to a very beautiful golds and yellows and reds, oranges and copper colored leaves. Still very wet and dewy out there, you can see by the road. Hey, we'll have to run the Dragon Deals Gap, won't we? We'll do that while we're up here. Oh my gosh. Here's your view. Well, they glom the area, but oh my gosh, look at that, folks. Let's pull over. This lady won't mind if I don't run her over. Let's get out and I'll take you, give you a look-see. Interesting how some of those trees are naked, but look how they grow straight to the sky, even though they're on a mountainside. They find the direction up. Look at that right there. As that cloud starts to burn off and lift, this was a good video. That's what I came around. Here, look at this. Look at that tree off that rock right there, growing right out of it. Oh, the sun's blinding me. Look at these trees above me. Folks, become rich and see with your own two eyes. Come up here. Folks, this isn't going to get anything but better. And I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about in the coming weeks and days as the fall colors, how fat the trees are getting. See? That's what I've been looking for. Old stuff, old trees. Look at the girth on that baby right there. And that's what you see when you take these hikes as we get up here a little further on these trails. I'm definitely not hiking anywhere where there's no other cars. I'm not going to be the only one out there for the bear to hunt. I never even thought about it before when I used to do it. This is amazing. I forgot how beautiful the Smokies are. Take back what I said about mountains covered with trees and you can't see very far. You know, how I like the desert Southwest, because you can see out. Well, guess what? I love them both. I got my headlights on. Lights on for safety. I'm in 5th gear. I only have a camper on the back. You imagine pulling the Flagstaff through here. Let's see if we notice any campers coming through. Chimney Tops Trailhead. Here you go. This is where, let's get us a hike in. There's plenty of safety here. Let's do it. Okay, we're gonna get our first hike in today. It's nice and cool. And I can't believe everybody's dressed the same way except me. But I'm not gonna go on as long of a hike as they are. They all got out, they got these camelbacks on with a straw that sucks water. I hear a stream down there or something. They have on these hats with the string that goes underneath your chin. They got on the lightweight hiking pants They got walking sticks, hiking sticks. They got everything. They're just getting ready to do it. There's one of those new Volkswagen Vanagon things over there. It's electric. But what I'm going to do is throw on my big time outfit called hiking boots. I'll carry a bottle of water, and I should be safe with all the folks. I got food. I brought my deli meat, some boiled eggs, plenty of water, Diet Coke. Give me those boots over there. Well, I'll tell you, the smartest thing I've done this morning is to wear some breeches. It's cold up here, and I don't think things are going to change in that shade in this forest on that trail. So I might even throw that little blue hoodie I bought at Walmart on my arm. I'm not used to anything below 70 degrees. I'm changing shoes all the time, from that to golf shoes, and now I'm a hiker. What a life. All right, everybody, water in hand. Another thing everybody's wearing is a backpack. This guy over here's got everything, including a hat. But I'm just going to take a little walk, and I've got the camera hanging here around my neck. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the video. I locked up the Super Crusher. Let's go. Let's see what this hiking is all about. See how much I can handle. This guy's got some foreign tag on that Volkswagen. I don't know why I brought sunglasses. There ain't no sun in here. Take them off. So let me see. Can you guys see good? Chimney Tops Trail, 1.7 miles, overlook. 2 miles to an overlook. Can we go 2 miles and 2 miles back? Oh boy. Let's see what I'm showing you here. I need it to be, I don't want to ruin the video. I don't want it too high and I don't want it too low, but I want you to see the trail. Oh, thank God I bought these boots. Ankle support, good tread on the bottom. I figured I'll be plenty warm hiking, that I won't need a jacket. And I see everybody else kind of walking in their t-shirt. Just follow the yellow brick road, right? No bears. Pray for no bears. Tell you, good shoes really matter. You can tell already. Come down here with the improper shoes, twist your ankle in a heartbeat. Can you guys see? Are you high enough? Here. I think with the fisheye, you can see the ground anyway. This is good. That's why I'm hearing the water. It's going to go across that stream here. Okay, beautiful. That's what all the racket's about. You can hear from the parking lot. Look how clear. Folks, we didn't even get going yet. We got beautiful stuff. I think they intentionally find these spots to create trails, build a bridge. Look at this. Would this be spooky if this was really high? Looking down. These big old rocks. Hey, there's some leaves changing colors. All right. Onward and upwards. I'm thinking of something right now I want to talk about briefly that I meant to say in a video and I never did because I trail off. When I used to go to the motorcycle campground called the Kickstand Lodge over near Deals Gap, the Dragon, I met a lot of people that used to hike a lot. And let me tell you something about hiking that I don't know because I've never, hiked much. But I do remember what everybody that hikes told me. All of them say the same thing. There's something about the mental and how you get into it and the just clearing your mind. Some people, they buy all the real light material and they actually sleep on the trail at night. They walk the whole Appalachian Trail. Is that a picture or what? Look at this. But back to the story. Forget the how to buy certain things, and, set up camp, and just the whole mental thing. Oh my gosh, folks, I'm tired already. Whew. You gotta do these little short ones like this, like a lot of them, and build your strength up. Ooh, that was, it's all uphill from here. The guy had a couple of sticks he was getting ready to use to help him. I need it. Need a cane. They should put a lift in. Whew. I gotta put my hiking shoes on. Folks, holy crap. Whew. We're done. Just kidding. It reminds me when someone said, if you go to the Grand Canyon, make sure you go down in it, even if it's just a little bit, to give you the full feeling of how grand it is. But remember, every step you go down takes 2 to come back. And so after being there a couple of times, I did that. I know I've told the story before, but it's worth repeating. It did give you the feeling. And I don't regret it. I'll tell you what I do regret. You see what I'm looking at? Remember what happened yesterday? The rain? We're not on a dry trail. That's right, it rained like a dickens yesterday, starting last night for about 3 or 4 hours. So we now got a mud trail, but that's all right. Oh, look. There's the bridge way down there. Oh yeah, you'll be hearing me out of breath. Oh my gosh. Oh, let me put it back on fisheye. Oh my gosh. This is wild. I'm glad I have this thing to hold my phone, and my hands are free. I wish I didn't even have to carry this. Wish I'd thought about it and brought a backpack. I've got a couple of them. Heck, I got that sling in the car. What's wrong with you? I'll use it on the next hike. We're gonna have to keep this up, folks. This is the gym that we're not going to while we're on vacation. This is the leg workout and the heart. Ooh. Hopefully my vlogs down the road we'll see how I progress, not breathing as hard. I'm already wanting to try other trails. I'm already thinking too that if you just pace yourself in no time, we can be to this lookout thing that it talks about 1.7 miles away. And then we'll walk down the easy part, coming back. Another bridge. We made full circle. No. Oh man, beautiful. Look where I'm at, folks. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at that fresh trees of chunks of wood that were put there. Looks intentional. Why'd they throw them over there? You know, that's sawdust. Oh, you know what it is? These trees fell and they cut them. I'm investigating. See, like that tree right up there that's laying across? And they got out there, the part, and cut these pieces. Yeah, that's what they did. See, there's the one down there that fell and crossed over, and they don't want any obstruction. But that one's kind of cool to use to walk across the little creek here, stream. Now, imagine after that hurricane, the water that came down here. Whew. Look at these stairs I gotta go up. Oh my gosh, look at that. Holy moly. Well, let's get at it. I got you on? Yeah. Okay, folks. Here we go. I almost started to count them. I said, no. Getting higher. How you doing?
Good.
How much for the sticks? I'm telling you, I might have to get some. They really help you out, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, enjoy the rest of your day.
You too.
You got the easy side. You're going down. I see those sticks all the time at Walmart. Holy moly, folks, my thighs are burning. Holy moly. How much further will I go? Gosh. Unspoiled nature. The nature trail. Stairs is what gets you. These right here is an incline. It's tough enough, but the stairs. Now this incline is steeper than the last incline. This is where those sticks come in handy, I'm sure. Well, I did pull over right away and got a good one. I think that the ones that I've hiked before in North Carolina side of the mountain, it walks a lot wider and you can see out a little further. And there's lots of big fat trees that have crossed over. You can walk across that are very easy to balance because they're huge fat trees. And there's not much incline. While there's a little, it's a part of the mountains that actually in the mountains, it's kind of level. If you can understand that. Where this is for the, not for the faint of heart. Plenty cool. And while it's wet, it's not muddy. Let's see, I got my watch on. I changed out. I got, how many steps do I got here? 2,700 so far. Oh, you can see the trail goes way on up. No stairs anyway. I can still hear that creek down there. All right. Update. It was only a second since I ended that clip, but a couple was walking towards me. I said, does this thing ever end? They said, well, there's a sign up here. Then you're about a mile from the end. And they warned me about all these stairs, all this steepness that's to come. He says, but if you can get there, it's worth it. It's a good view. Because it's my first hike and I want to be able to hike again tomorrow or, live, I won't do it. I won't go to the very end. I'll get to that sign. And knowing there's a mile to go from that, that'll be it for me today. And then I want to hike those ones I was talking about earlier over on the North Carolina side that are like along the river, most all of it. It's not straight uphill. To me, I think that kind of hiking is, this is just like the Stairmaster at the gym. Oh, gosh. So, yeah, I'll never go to the very top. They said it was really foggy, too, because they were up there earlier, but it's burning off, and it should be great for me. Well, it might be great, but I'm not going. Where's the sign? Where's some walking sticks? Where's the elevator? Oh, he said, just take your time. Well, I'm in no hurry. If I wanted to be. God help me. Bear come out. I just have to say, take me. I ain't got the strength to run. They say don't run anyway. All right, I got to clear my mind. Otherwise, after that last stair right there I just did, I'm ready to turn around already. But I'll get to this sign. You'll see a video. That'll be the point. And I'll see on my watch how many steps it was. It's getting moist. It's getting wetter here. Here's some stairs. But those aren't the ones he was talking about. People don't realize when it rains, that water it runs downhill. And it really picks up speed in those streams. Oh. Somebody actually laid these rocks in here like steps at one time. Oh, gosh. All right. Let me get back to it when we get to the sign. Look at this tree. The stream down there, I can still hear it, but it's getting more faint. Okay, I'll be back. All right, we're back. Not a sign yet, but another bridge. And there's the stream. Water's coming a little harder because it's steeper here. We'll get a view of it up here. I ought to definitely have pulled that hoodie off if I'd have wore it. Get on that bridge there. Take a look, see. I've passed bet in the summertime people get in that water right there. I passed 3 people, a lady with 2 sticks and then a couple that I chatted with about the info up here. Here's our next incline. Oh boy. I know you guys like to watch this, so we'll do it together. You remember the trail I walked a few days ago, right outside of Gatlinburg? It was just along the stream. Just a little short trail, flat. That's what I'm talking about. You hear all my steps? Tell you what, these shoes have definitely paid for themselves. The keepers. Should last years. This is the part that we're talking about. Steep climbs, more stairs. It is amazing how they build these rocks and kind of give you these things to step and go up. Some of it's natural, the roots of the trees, but like they put these logs in. Oh, here's a sign. We finally made it. There it is. Okay. Road Prong Trail. Oh, look, Appalachian Trail. That way. And then this one says Chimney Tops Trail. I've only come 9/10 of a mile from the parking lot, Newfound Gap Road. That was 1 mile. And it's equal to that. Looks like 0.85 to what I just did with even steeper, Does he crush it? Does he keep going? What's the home team say? Oh, easy for you to say. What about the Appalachian Trail? That one will go all the way to New York, right here. This one. This is for the real serious folks. It's kind of like just a foot trail. The path, not traveled much compared to this. What I need is a dirt bike. Or a quad. Can you imagine screaming up this? That's what I just came down. My total steps now are 4,000. So I'm going to reach my geyser level if I go back, and we'll do some more hikes. So what? There's a view. I know there's a view everywhere. Views, a view is a view. I crushed it, folks. I'll drink to that. Not suffering with any sneezing attacks anyway. Feeling pretty good. I got an extra pill in my pocket even though it's not 24 hours. I won't hesitate to use it. Thank God it's not that drowsy kind. This is where the sticks come in handy to kind of check you up. I was walking a trail a couple of years ago when I came up and bought the camper with Christina, and we saw a guy that twisted his ankle severely, and he was a long way from the parking lot. The people were, we barely got out of there at dark. It was black as the ace of spades when we were walking to the parking lot. We were humping it. And then we ran across this guy, and he had 3 people, I think at least, with him. One was a girl, and they were trying to help him hobble, with his arm around their shoulder, and they're trying to go down this trail. I felt like I should help. I actually offered, but, there's only so many shoulders a man can hang on to. And they said, we got it. But I mean, it was serious. It wasn't like, oh, let me just hold your hand. He was hurt. And I know where he was talking about. We were coming down ourselves, and this is what can happen out here. You can go to the left or the right of this one steep little area, just like from here to that tree. But it went down, right? And he lost his footing. Instead of going left, he went right, or vice versa. And he went down, and he went down hard and messed his leg up. It might not even been his ankle. It might have been, I don't know what it was, but he was seriously injured. And he had, what can you do? He was just trying to get out of there, and thank God he had these friends. Everybody was racing daylight to get out. Hey, how's it going? Have fun. I feel bad. Those people were in their 70s. Oh, here comes a group. Hi.
See any bears?
No, but I'm glad you went by. That means it's safe for me this way.
Yeah.
That's why I stopped down here. I seen a bunch of cars. I said, at least there'll be people on the trail. Instead of doing one of those by myself.
Yeah. Hey, have a good one.
You as well. See, everybody's thinking the same thing. They probably went to Cades Cove and saw some bears. Oh, downhill. Not even sweating now. This is where your thighs get burned out from kind of trying to break yourself from going too fast down. There you go. There's a little scenery there. Looking up through the trees there. I remember the spot. The stream's getting louder. Gotta be getting close because I gotta see a bridge soon, some stairs soon. There's a bridge soon as I said it. There's a bridge right down there. And there's some stairs. This is where, being wet can be a little tricky. Wet leaves, see, these wet leaves, this could be real tricky. Folks, that's God's country right there. We're not in Sarasota anymore, are we? No beach here. But it is nice to see everything. Mountains, desert, beaches, all of it. That's what's great about RVing. Take your home everywhere. Got a place to cook, eat, sleep, bathe, and then get out and see the sights. Like I'm parked over there where I'm at. I can drive an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and get back the same day to my own home from anywhere I place my home, as long as I'm geographically local to other things I want to see. There's that wood we saw that they cut off that tree right there and threw those chunks in there. There's those stairs we just come down. Oh yeah, my back's a little sweaty. I'm ready to drive the crusher now and going up the highway, seeing those twisties. Time check, 11:06. I got those hard-boiled eggs, some ham, some water. Guess I can go ahead and my legs are feeling a little spaghetti. That'll be it for the hiking today. We're just getting warmed up. Unless we go by, I don't know if I'll go on the other side of the mountain today down to Cherokee at this hour. I probably want to crush it earlier, but I will show you one of those trails I'm talking about. It's more flat. Those you can go forever and just walk and, walk across logs. This is a Stairmaster. It's all about getting to this viewpoint. You want a view, just come up the road there and pull off one of those pullouts. Same thing. Wonder if there's any wide open areas to like go four-wheel driving with the crusher. That doesn't have limbs and things to scratch the sides, just ground like this right here that I could ride over. I'd go over stuff all like this right here, no big deal. Smooth rocks. Yeah, my calves are feeling it. That was a good point to stop. I did not need to go all the way. Definitely just a little trial run. Pushing it. I hear the Harleys going up the road. We're getting close to the road. This morning when they were riding up that road, I saw they all had their leathers on. Warming up now. It's supposed to be like low 80s. Oh yeah, the calves from kind of braking yourself going downhill. Flexing the calves and the thighs. Oh, right about in here is where I said, oh, I quit already. I just got started. Also coming down, when it's real muddy like this and there's not a lot of rock, this is where you want to be careful not to slip and slide. Have you some good boots on. Oh, there goes somebody in front of me going down. I guess they quit before they got to where I was. I don't recognize them. See here? You could just slip on that rock, but if you got good shoes. But if you got mud all over them, go down your tailbone or something. You gotta be careful, folks. That's why them hiking sticks and everything and proper soles on your shoes, very important. Take it from me, experienced hiker. Are you guys going to watch all this? Is this a viral video? I can tell you this, my own personal experience, even though I've been talking a lot, I'm putting out the energy and the work that it takes to do it, and feeling this air and hearing that stream. You can feel that coolness of all the oxygen just being emitted from all of these trees, the pure, clear, clean air. It's amazing. These are the big time stairs. Let me show you what I'm going down. I hope the video was angled right. I know we didn't need the microphone. That was my mouth basically in the phone. These steps, perfect amount of drop in each one. Perfect. Oh, it's this way. Hi. He had one of them straws, one of them camelbacks to suck water. He's an old hiker from way back. Not his first rodeo. She looked like a hiker too. I look like some tourist out here with a pair of polo jeans on, some Walmart boots, with a cell phone and one bottle of water. Oh well. I survived. Well, here's that real pretty area. We'll video and pan around one more time. Ooh. There it is. High and dry right here, but you know at one time when that rain came, and plenty of water right up in here. Probably over this. This was the very beginning. Whitewater Rapids. Another thing too is a lot of these streams like this, they have that whitewater rafting and kayaking, I guess they call it. And it doesn't have all these rocks like that where you can actually, go in your kayak or a raft. They even have these ones that take you out, with like 15, 20 people on it. You're not going to do that on this one. This is a different style. But over in the Nantahala, over there in the Cherokee area, North Carolina. Now that the sun's out, look how clear that water is. It looks like you can drink it. You get those straws that clean the water from Walmart, and you suck it right in. Squirrel come running out to meet me. Oh, he's going to attack. An attack squirrel. But you can suck that water right up to survive. You don't want to just drink it like that. You'd be drinking all these little tadpoles that get inside of you. Oh gosh, we got to go uphill. But I was downhill all the way. Ah, the Smoky Mountains, folks. #1 visited state park in the United States. Oh my gosh, get me out of here. My legs are killing me now. Get me out of here. Oh boy, I gotta climb a lot of stairs here at the finale. Look at this. I forgot about this. Oh boy. I'm ready for bed. Oh, I got 3.1 miles. Look, my watch just started buzzing. I hit the 3 mile. That's my little goal I put to walk 3 miles a day. That's 6,000 steps. 2,000 steps in a mile, they say. I can barely make it these last few steps here to the parking lot. Yay! I made it. This is where I went. I got the parking tag. Probably no one even came around looking. Hopefully mine's still in there and didn't blow out. Oh, never been so happy to see that girl. Whew. Hope you enjoyed it, everybody. Give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much for everything. Let's make some more videos. Crush it.